Hey guys, Heather Hooker here from thefitmomtribe.com and wanted to go live and talk about 5 signs that you might need a reboot. So I've been sharing the Keto Reboot. I've been sharing it every day.
Mom, I packed all the stuff up.
Okay, good. Because it is only available to purchase the first week of every month. So it is available until the 7th of this month, and then it will no longer be available. So I've been sharing it every single day because it never fails. Next week, somebody's going to tell me that they want to do the reboot, and I'm going to say, I tried to tell you. Hold on just a second, bud. So real quick, I've got to run pick up Lily from school, but I wanted to share 5 signs that you might need a reboot. See if this is a good fit for you. If you feel amazing, you feel good in your skin, you're sleeping good, everything is good, you don't need this. Hop off this broadcast. If you feel amazing, you look amazing, you don't need this reboot, okay? For the rest of us who tend to let life get in the way a little bit, I'm gonna explain what this is gonna help you with. So, number 1 is if you are having a hard time focusing. So, if you are one of those people who is kind of like squirrel, whenever you're trying to accomplish something, you have a to-do list every morning, but somehow during the day, you get distracted doing all these other things and you don't actually get to crossing stuff off your to-do list. So this is going to help you with your focus. The keto diet, specifically the ketones, are superior brain fuel. It is good for your brain. It's going to help you focus. So that's the first question. Are you having a hard time with focus? You might need the reboot. Number 2 is, are you hungry all the time? Do you think about food all day long? And do you suffer from cravings? Do you ever have those moments where you know that you're not physically hungry, but there's just something that you want? Maybe you want salty, maybe you want sweet, maybe you want to like bury your face in a loaf of bread. Cravings and thinking about food all day long are a really good sign that you might need a reboot. All right, number 3.
Mom,
What?
I'm on this side and this on this side.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Number 3 is if you never get a good snack,
And now I'm on this side.
and now you're on the other side. I know. All right. If you never get a good night's sleep, if you're one of those people who is tired all day long and then you lay down and your brain starts doing that hamster wheel thing and you can't go to sleep and you're Googling stuff that is literally stupid, that does not matter whatsoever because you can't go to sleep, that's a good sign that you might need a reboot. The other thing is if you suffer from insomnia. If you wake up every single night at 3:27 for no reason, that's a good sign that you might need the reboot. One of the main reasons why I switched to the keto diet and ketones is because I was waking up every night at 3:27. I could not sleep. It did not matter what I did, what time I woke up, like my sleep was just off and it affected everything. So when you're tired, you're not getting a good night's rest, the next day, you're going to be that much more susceptible to making poor choices with your nutrition because you're just going to be tired. You're going to skip the gym because you just don't feel like it. You might get short and snappy with your kids and your loved ones because you're just tired and grumpy. So a good night's sleep is a crucial element of a healthy life. And if you're not getting it, the reboot can definitely help. It's going to knock you out like a baby. Number 4 sign that you might need the reboot is that you crash at 3 o'clock every day. And I will tell you that when I used to work at Belk, when I used to work a 9-to-5 job, I did not even need to look at the clock. It was like Pavlov's dog. At 3 o'clock, I knew, I didn't even have to look at the clock, but I needed coffee. And it was like every single day, right on the dot, 3 o'clock, I needed my afternoon cup of coffee to get me through the day. You're not supposed to need caffeine to get through the day, okay? Like, we are conditioned to think that that is normal. It's not normal. You guys, if you start fueling yourself.
That thing that spins around in your brain and what you feel about is your dream.
Is your dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Ketones and keto fat is a superior fuel source that's going to give you longer lasting energy so that you don't have that midday crash. All of these things that I'm describing, those are not normal. They're normal because they're common, but that's not how your body was designed to work. All of those signs and symptoms are clues. They're like trying to let you know like something is off here. The reboot is going to help you get back on track. You are not going to need that 3 o'clock cup of coffee. So that's number 4. And then number 5 is if you have some bloating or some inflammation that you can't seem to get rid of, this is going to help flush that out. That's actually like a major part of the keto diet when you first switch over. Is the bloat and the inflammation is flushed out of your body. Now, bloat, obviously, women have this monthly bloat that is a normal cycle, but bloat day to day, just based on what you're eating, it could just be that those things aren't the best options for you. Inflammation, a good way to tell if you're inflamed is to check your rings. If your rings are tight, that's not necessarily fat right there around your bones. It's inflammation. It can make your rings, make your fingers swell, make your ankles swell, make it so that your rings are hard to take on and off. I have noticed a huge change in inflammation in my own body since I started this way of eating, both with the way that my rings fit, my rosacea, my skin looks completely different. It's all related to
Mom, do you
inflation.
see me in the mirror?
I do. Can you wave hello? Okay. All right. So that's all based on inflammation. Inflammation as well. There is research that shows that inflammation in your body can lead to certain cancers and can feed cancers. So if you have inflammation, you want to get rid of it. So that is the questions that you can ask yourself to see if this reboot kit is right for you. Like I said, it's only available through the 7th. It will not be available again until July. Almost every single month we sell out early. So I'm going to post the link below for you to grab your reboot kit. Go ahead and do it today if you know for sure that this is something that you want to try. It is not as scary as it sounds. You are going to go 60 hours without eating solid food, but you're going to be drinking ketones. You're going to be getting, you do ketones in the morning, then you're going to do, let's see what's next. It's ketones in the morning. There's a bone broth, which you know the benefits of bone broth. You can Google it if you haven't heard about how good that is for you. So our bone broth also has ketones in it, and then you're going to be doing a caffeine-free, and then like for dinner, you're going to do another bone broth with ketones in it. And then there's a keto calm tea. The keto calm tea takes the place of your mommy juice, your wine at night. Keto calm tea is what is going to help you relax. It's going to help you sleep like a baby, and it's going to put you into that fat burning mode while you're sleeping. So you're going to be drinking these ketones every 3 to 4 hours. So every time you start to get hungry, it's time for you to drink something else or sip something else. It's not as bad as it seems. You actually start Sunday night at 8 o'clock. So the first part of it is while you're asleep. And actually, most of the time you're asleep. So it's not super scary. But if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below or message me, and I will be happy to help you. Everything does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you buy it, you change your mind, you decide it's not for you, you can send it back. But, Hanky. All right, Hank. Tell him to go buy a reboot kit.
Bye, 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 bye.